Hi, my name is Miss Lecrae. I'm actually the movement teacher at the 84th Street site. And I would like to read your story. But before I read your story, can you make some glasses with your hands? That's right. Make a circle, make another circle. Ready? Can you sing a song with me? These are my glasses. This is my book. I put on my glasses and open up my book. Now I read, 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 and I look, look, look. I take off my glasses, close up my book. Now I put my book away. Now put your book away, okay? Because I have my favorite storybook. And this storybook has a title. And the title of the story is called The Gigantic Sweet Potato. And it's written by has an author and an illustrator. The author writes the words, right? Yeah. The author's name is Dianne de la Casa, and the illustrator's Marita Gentry. And the title, like I said, it's The Gigantic Sweet Potato. Gigantic sweet potato? Uh-oh, gigantic? Can you show me what gigantic is with your hands? Is it something like this? Or is it something like this? You're right. It's something that's enormous. Can you find another word for gigantic? Big? Enormous? Yeah, it's a gigantic sweet potato. If you see the lady standing in front of the sweet potato, she looks pretty small compared to the sweet potato, doesn't she? Look at that little mouse. I wonder what she's going to do with this shovel. I don't know, but before we begin the story, I want to show you some of the characters in the story. Every story has a character. You're going to see a gigantic sweet potato in the story. And you're also going to see a lady. You're going to see a man. You're going to see oh, you guessed it, a cow. And you're going to see you're right, a dog. Can you make the sound of a dog? Oh, wow. And also what is this? You're right. Can you make that sound? Can I hear a cat sound? Meow. Oh, I love the way it sounds. And you're going to see is this big? What is this? You're right. It's a mouse. Squeak, squeak. Can I hear those little sounds? Squeaky sounds. And now we're going to begin the story. Let me go to the first page to begin the story. Ma Farmer had a wonderful garden. In it, she planted beans, tomatoes, carrots, lettuce, and corn. One day, she had a hankering for some sweet potato pie. The problem was she didn't have any sweet potatoes growing, and Ma Farmer liked to cook food that came fresh from her garden. Look at that beautiful garden she has. I can't believe that she doesn't have any sweet potatoes growing there, right? It's pretty big. Well, so she went to the market and bought a sweet potato. That's where I get my sweet potatoes. Do you get your sweet potatoes at the market? When she got home, she placed the sweet potato in a container of water. Why? Oh, soon the sweet potato grew roots and it was ready to plant. Look at the roots. Where is she going to plant it? Where would you plant a sweet potato? Let's see. She found a perfect spot and planted that sweet potato. Every day, Ma Farmer tended her garden. She watered the beans, tomatoes, carrots, lettuce, and corn. But she paid extra special attention to the sweet potato and gave it a little more tender, loving care. When you give something extra attention and tender, loving care, it's something very special to you. When I love something, I take very good care of it, right? Because that's what she's doing. By and by, that sweet potato grew and grew until it was ready to harvest. Ma Farmer was so excited, she couldn't wait to bake a sweet potato pie. Ma Farmer went into the garden and began digging and digging. There she goes, she's ready. When the sweet potato wouldn't come out, she began tugging on the leafy vine. Then she began to pull. But every time she pulled, she would say something. Can you say this with me? Heave ho, heave ho. I'll pull the sweet potato, just a little more to go. Can you help me pull while you say that? Let's get your hands out. Ready? Put them in front of you. And you're going to say, heave ho, heave ho. Oh, I'll pull the sweet potato, just a little more to go. And let's pull and pull. But guess what? But that potato wouldn't move. Ma Farmer said, that sweet potato sure is being stubborn. I'll just go get Pa Farmer to help me. So sure enough, so Ma Farmer got Pa Farmer. Oh, shucks. Ma Farmer grabbed onto the sweet potato. Pa Farmer grabbed onto Ma Farmer, and they began to pull. Do you remember those words? Heave ho, heave ho. Okay, you ready? Let's pull. Ready? Let's grab that sweet potato. Ready to grab that? Ready? Let's go. Heave ho, heave ho. I'll pull the sweet potato, just a little more to go. Let's pull. Oh no! But that potato wouldn't move. Oh no, that's a stubborn, gigantic potato. Pa Farmer said, that sweet potato sure is being stubborn. I'll just go get Betsy Cow to help me. What do you think Betsy Cow is going to say? So Pa Farmer got Betsy Cow. What do you think? You're right. Moo. Moo. Do you think the three of them are going to pull the sweet potato? Let's see. Well, Ma Farmer grabbed onto sweet potato. Pa Farmer grabbed onto Ma Farmer. Betsy Cow grabbed onto Pa Farmer, and they began to pull. Do you remember those words? Heave ho, heave ho. Ready? Let's grab onto that vine. Ready? Let's go. Heave ho, heave ho. We'll pull the sweet potato, just a little more to go. Let's tug on it. Oh no, this is getting tiring. Oh, but that potato wouldn't move. Who do you think they're going to get? There's a hint. Look around. Do you see the clue? Betsy Cow said, that sweet potato sure is being stubborn. I'll just go get Ralphie Dog to help us. What do you think Ralphie Dog is going to say? You're right. He said, woof, woof, woof. Ma Farmer grabbed onto the sweet potato. Pa Farmer grabbed onto Ma Farmer. Betsy Cow grabbed onto Pa Farmer. Ralphie Dog grabbed onto Betsy Cow, and they began to pull. Do you remember those words? Are you ready to pull with me? Come on, let's say those words together. Heave ho, heave ho. We'll pull the sweet potato, just a little more to go. Let's pull. But oh no, that sweet potato wouldn't move. Who do you think Ralphie Dog is going to call? Look around. There's a clue. I think you guessed it. Who are they going to call? They're going to call Kitty Cat. What's that? What do you think, Kitty Cat? How did the kitty cat respond? You're right. Did he go roof roof? Oh no, you're right. He said meow. Let's see. Do you think the cat, the dog, the cow, Pa Farmer, Ma Farmer, are they going to pull that gigantic sweet potato out of the ground? Let's find out. Ralphie Dog said, rough, that sweet potato sure is being stubborn. I'll just go get Kitty Cat. Cat to help us. Hey, Kitty Cat. So Ralphie Dog got Kitty Cat. Meow, meow. So Ma Farmer grabbed onto the sweet potato. Pa Farmer grabbed onto Ma Farmer. Betsy Cow grabbed onto Pa Farmer. Ralphie Dog grabbed onto Betsy Cow. Kitty Cat grabbed onto Ralphie Dog, and they began to pull. That's right. Do you remember those words? Let's get our hands out. Ready? Reach your hands out. We're going to pull. Pull with all your force. Ready? Heave ho, heave ho. We'll pull the sweet potato. Just a little more to go. Whoa. Oh, I hear those roots coming out of the ground, but that potato wouldn't move. Who do you think they're going to call? Who's next? You're right. Who are they going to call? Why are they going to call Little Mouse? That's a itty bitty mouse. Let's see what happens. In fact, that sweet potato was so stuck, it just wouldn't budge. Everyone lay on the ground in a tired heap. It was then that itty bitty little mouse happened by. She asked, "What are you doing?" Ma Farmer answered, "We're trying to pull up that sweet potato, but it sure is being stubborn." Lily Mouse said, "Maybe I can help." Pa Farmer said, "I doubt it, but I guess it's worth the try." So, do you think they could all pull that gigantic sweet potato together? Let's find out. So Lily Mouse went to the end of the line. Squeak, squeak. Ma Farmer grabbed onto the sweet potato. Pa Farmer grabbed onto Ma Farmer. Bessie Cow grabbed onto Pa Farmer. Ralphie Dog grabbed onto Bessie Cow. Kitty Cat grabbed onto Ralphie Dog. Itty bitty Lily Mouse grabbed onto Kitty Cat's tail, and they began to pull. Are you ready? Let's say this nice and loud and pull. Let's pull with all our force. Ready? Heave ho, I need your help. Come on, we'll pull the sweet potato. Just a little more to go. It's almost there. Let's pull. It's almost there. It's almost there. And guess what? Yes! The potato began to move slowly. It emerged from the ground until pop! The sweet potato popped right out. That sweet potato was some big, no, it was huge. No, it wasn't huge. What was it? No, actually, it was gigantic. That sweet potato was so gigantic that even when everyone held hands, they still couldn't circle all the way around it. And guess what? They ate for dessert that night. Do you know why? Oh, you guessed it. Sweet potato pie. Since everyone lent a helping hand, everyone got a piece of that gigantic sweet potato pie, especially itty bitty Lily Mouse, whose mighty efforts earned her an extra big piece of pie. Do you think she's going to eat that big piece of pie? I don't know, but it sure looks delicious. Bon appetit. Yummy. So there goes that itty bitty mouse. And Lily Mouse is going to eat the pie. And you can make a sweet potato pie. This is a recipe here. If you want to make pie, I'll bring it a little closer so that you can see the recipe. So you see there, you can go over it with your mommy and daddies, okay? And then you can make it yourself, okay? Bye-bye. That's the end of the story. That's the end of the story. That's the end of the story, which nobody can deny. Bye.